our ending fund balance is 3.4. We would subtract that by 1.2. In my head. Yeah, so, yeah, 2.2 would be the ending fund balance if that was the decision.
At the end of 20.
Yeah,
And again, just to be clear, ending fund balance, all other things hitting their targets
right.
at the end of next calendar year, so in this time or December 2026.
Correct.
We would have a surplus of 2.2, which will be less than 10%
Correct.
of a reserve on this particular line of business.
Correct.
I think what I also heard Mr. Tony say, though, I mean, we're going to be right back in this position. And so I think what I'm hearing you say is, can we push this until next year when we have to raise fees, when we're going to be looking at the admissions fee on the natural, because that would be the natural time that we would look at it.
Well, in terms of a discussion around a compromise, that at least there's a little bit of, I'm okay with the compromise. I'm just expressing that as opposed to an absolutist position, that if we can keep, I'd be okay with something that says we keep the current policy, the exam fees and the practical practice, the law student fee, and that is that would be only cost of living, which is CPI, which is pretty minimal, okay? And I'm okay with the other fees increasing now, but that I would also want us to look hard and ask the staff to come back in February with looking for cost savings, strategies for cost savings. I also would like that motion to incorporate Trustee Barahona's recommendation that we look at external funding, private public partnerships. We did have one commented public invitation during public comment this morning to that, and it just it would make me feel like we're addressing a number of issues. It's not perfect. It's not what everybody wants, but I feel that it would be a fair compromise.
Yes, Trustee Bonaventura.
I think I'm in agreement with Mr. Tony's position. So if there's an option 3 available, I would make that motion.
Could we get some help outlining an option 3 for all the trustees to at least have an understanding of what they're?
Can I ask a question first?
Sure.
Could the question be, we have to do this now? Is that true? We have to do this at this board meeting?
Yeah, I mean, the next board meeting is in January, and at that point, a lot of these fees are going to be implemented effective 2026, as soon as we're able to do so. I think the bar exam, February is a done deal. The next period we're looking at was July, which opens March 1st. So we really wouldn't have much time.
Okay. Can you, I'm sorry, Trustee Barahona?
Yeah, I don't know that you need to include this in the resolution, but my question, and maybe it could be answered quickly, is this sort of transfer of funds between, transfer of resources between funds, is this a legislative, do we need to go request this ability?
So statutorily, there's probably not a prohibition statutorily on us transferring funds from the general fund to the admissions fund. However, practically, in conversations with the legislature over the years, there have been discussions where they have drafted language that said you can use general fund reserves or reserves from the sale of the building. I think there was one in particular for the cost of the bar exam. This is just to say they have expressed a clear interest in delineating where, if we are going to be using general fund, which is derived from the licensing fees on attorneys that they approve, that they set the amount of, if we're going to use those for other purposes, they have expressed a clear interest in being involved in that. So I don't think that we would be able to do that absent them statutorily authorizing, so that they have had an opportunity to really engage with us on this, and that they would statutorily say, again, even if not legally required that happen, but I think that would be the direction that they would very much expect, that they would have the ability to put that in statute if that is what they thought we should do, because at the end of the day, it could impact how much we ultimately are now seeking for licensing fees for attorneys.
I see. I understand. Okay, that's helpful, because if we were going to them to say, let's presume we wanted to proceed this way and we wanted to get their support on this, they would want to know what else we're doing. Right. And what we're doing is trying to reduce costs. What we're doing is my hope is what we're saying to them is that we're trying to reduce costs. We're trying to diversify revenue. We're trying to, think about other ways to sort of tackle this issue and this challenge. Do we still need to do this? Would we still need to go to them and be in deep conversation if this is a interfund loan?
I believe the answer to that, again, sort of based on the historical engagements, would be yes.
Okay. It may, I think there's a larger conversation, and probably not enough time here, about strategy, especially as you mentioned, the fee increase, Donna. So I think that if we could put a pin in this and maybe circle back, that would be helpful. Because I do think ultimately we need this flexibility, but we should spell out the purposes behind it, and not get ourselves in a tough position if we want to try to increase the fees. So, okay.
So again, I'm trying to read the will of the Board of Trustees. I think I've heard some interest in option 3. Do we have an ability to describe such an option, either from staff or anywhere else?
If I understand you correctly, Mark, I believe it's to increase all of the fees that we proposed, except for the bar exam fee, the general applicant fee, the student fee, essentially, to only apply a CPI to that fee. The rest can be approved as presented, and the practical training of law student fees only apply a CPI to that. So those two changes.
I thought I heard there was some increases not allowed in other areas to not get us into the hole we talked about a few minutes earlier. So didn't, Justin, you talk about increasing something else by something to counterbalance, or did I mishear that?
I don't think I did.
Oh, okay.
Arcilla, will you repeat that one more time, please?
Sure. So all of the other fees would increase as presented in the agenda, except in option two, the staff recommendations, approve those, except for the general application fee, which is essentially the student fee, if you will, of the bar exam. Apply only the CPI to that instead of option 2. And then the same for the practical training of law student fees. Apply a CPI to that instead of option 2.
And Justin, you said that leaves us with a $1.2 million deficit, right?
For the current projections for 2026, yes. For that year of 2026, it would be a $1.2 million deficit. But again, like we've discussed earlier, we don't know the elasticity of these fees. And so we're assuming that there is no drop off by raising the fees. And so it could be in a little worse position once we implement these fees. as was discussed prior. But yes, it's 1.2 in 2026.
Right. And then adding in the carryover in terms of the reserve, right? And so we are just we would be putting ourselves in essentially a position where we had only a $2.2 million reserve going into '27.
Correct.
Correct.
May I offer a suggestion? And unless it's already reflected in the chart, but would we also need to specify that except the fee increases for general applicant, bar exam, and practical training of law students should apply the CPI adjustment, right? So let's add, should only apply the CP, yeah. Right? That's the intent? Okay.
That's good.
CPI, consumer price index.
That's good.
Adjustment. Right, you need.
Sure, adjustment. And fees should go after the word law
It should
student.
be adjustment to fees after index. Maybe to those fees, maybe anything like that. Or
To these fees.
Yes, San Francisco.
Yeah, this is just a clarification on Vice Chairman Tony's comments. I thought I also heard you say that it would, in addition to what's on the screen right now, we would increase, for example, other fees so that we weren't operating at a deficit. So like the attorney exam, the attorney fee. Did I hear that incorrectly?
Yes, but I believe that is approved, the admissions fees increases, and option 2 does exactly that.
Oh, I see. You're right. I get it. Makes sense.
And we had another question in San Francisco. Trustee Sowell, I'm sorry to put you on the spot, but you are the chair of the Finance Committee, and you all have discussed this issue extensively. I was wondering what your views were on this proposal as currently configured. That would help me in reaching a decision.
Sarah, I said earlier, I really don't want to raise fees. I don't. I think my fear is we're just kicking the can down the road. But I think during this intervening period, we're going to need to do an awful lot of work. And that work is going to need to be spending some time with the legislature to really sort of get them more up to speed on what the issues are with the admissions fund, as well as our overall, once again, our overall fiscal position. I think I think willing to go along with this, but I think we need to know that we need to go into this with our eyes wide open, because next year we're probably going to be right back having this discussion again, because all we're doing is kicking the can down the road.
Thank you. Go ahead.
I think I would just add, given that we are going to have this conversation shortly next year, I think that it's really important that we are able to clearly articulate what are the cost-saving measures that we're doing. I think that just given all of the public comment that we received, I think there's a lot of confusion and lack of clarity in terms of what we've done. And I think even for myself, like in looking at, I know that we've been doing some cost saving measures. We've been talking about this over the past several months, but I do think it'll be important for us to be able to have that clear data, like where we're cutting costs and how we're doing it, as well as addressing some of the requests, right? Because we're getting people requesting remote test taking, right? But there's all the different pieces that have to work together for us to be able to pursue that. And I think it's important for the public to understand that so that they can then know where to articulate some of their opinions in terms of moving to a remote exam, right? Because I think that I do see that is an important direction for the bar to take in the future, right? The timeline of that is going to vary, but I think we can hear from public comment that this is something that's people are very interested in us looking at. So the more that we can clearly communicate that and have the public understand the different parties that are involved and us being able to move in that direction will be really important.
Thank you, Trustee Gore.
So I don't know if it's a friendly amendment, but I want to acknowledge in the resolution, this requires a spend down of the admissions fund of whatever the dollar is, because I want to recognize that we're spending the reserves in making this decision.
So we'll need some language for that. And by the way, I don't think we have anyone who's actually made this motion yet, so.
I'm just trying to modify what that.
Or you could make it with that modification.
Well, if I had a dollar amount, or I don't need a dollar amount. I could say, and recognizing that we will be spending down the admissions reserve fund.
Mm-hmm.
Reducing the projected.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's reasonable.
After practicable, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
We don't have a
I
resolution
think it could
yet.
just be recognizing that this will
Yeah.
require,
Yeah.
that this will require spending.
Reduction.
I want to say
spending down, but
I would
Reduction.
No, it's fine. No,
spending
I,
admissions reserve funds or something like that.
Okay.
And then you can all wordsmith it.
so I guess I'm asking, do we have a maker of the motion?
I'm sorry, can we just,
Or do we have more comment?
wordsmith?
Yes, by all means.
Except for the bar exam fee for a general applicant, just to, so there's no question about what that applies to. So instead of for general applicant bar exam?
General,
Flip the two. Bar exam fee.
so general bar exam applicant.
Yeah, bar exam fee for a general applicant.
Take out the first one.
That's fine. Good.
You can take out that, I'm sorry, it could be, except the fee increases for a bar exam for a general applicant. So you can just take out take out that fee after bar exam. Yeah. That'll do it. Thank you.
You need to take that out, the A, though, no. I think, yeah.
I'm willing to make the motion.
We have a motion. Do we have a second? Motion by Vice Chair Tony, second, I heard Buenaventura.
Harrison.
And Harrison. Sorry about that. Roll call vote.
Barahona,
Aye.
Buenaventura,
Aye.
Good,
Nay.
Gore,
Aye.
Grande,
Aye.
Harrison,
Aye.
Huser not present, Giorgiello,
Abstain.
Soel,
I said I was going to go along with this, but I'm not. No.
Stevens,
Nay.
Tony,
Aye.
Trejo not present, Cisneros.
No.
With 6 ayes and 4 nays, the motion carries.
All right. Thank you very much, folks. We will now move into closed session.
Okay, we need
Okay.
to say why, so.
The board will now move into closed session pursuant to Government Code Section 11126, subdivisions A1, C2, C17, and E2A, and the Business and Professions Code Section 11126, subdivision A1. Do we have an expectation for how long? We will be in closed session for 2 hours, which will likely take us through the remainder of our meeting today. Hopefully beginning tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. in open session. And with that, thank you very much, everyone. The board will now reconvene in closed.
And recording.
Okay, welcome back to the Board of Trustees meeting. We have returned from closed session with no items to report. At this time, we will take a recess from our meeting and restart our meeting tomorrow morning at the same link here, 9 a.m. Thank you very much.